Hi ho, everyone. Merry holidays, Christmas, Chanukah. I know I said last time I probably wouldn't do one of these this week, but I got around to it. Um, so yeah, what I'm doing actually isn't gonna get in the way of today, so I can do this. Um, yeah, so this week was Christmas. Last week was Hanukkah. Hanukkah ended last week. My family actually celebrates both because of just because. But we just do kind of half of each, but best of both worlds kind of thing. Uh, mm, so yeah, it was fun. Hope everyone had a good time. This is, you know. So yeah, I expected to have more to say about it. Um, I yeah, what just happened this week? Not much. In terms of like movies, I watched Christmas movie It's a Wonderful Life. That's right, I watched that. Might have been for the first time. I've probably seen it before, but I don't remember anything about it till now. I watched it a couple days ago. Really good movie. Yeah. It is interesting to me though that every time I'm hearing sounds, I don't know what the hell's going on. That every time someone describes it, the description of the movie is always, guy wishes he was never born, and then an angel comes down to show him that that's not the case, show him all the lives he's impacted. But that only happens 30 minutes, when there's 30 minutes left of the movie. So we're already like an hour and a half in, more than that, by the time that actually happens. The rest of it before that is just telling his life story, showing what he's been through. And the beginning was with the angels, but that didn't happen then. That interested me. But good movie. I liked it a lot. And also Christmas didn't really come in until the end, but whatever. Christmas wasn't really the main focus. But still a Christmas movie because it has to do with it. I like Christmas a lot. Like it's just fun. Nice little time. Just because giving, getting, whatever, it's nice. I just like Christmas, that's it. And yes, Muppets Christmas Carol will always be the best Christmas movie. No one can tell me otherwise. I've talked about it. I'm sure I've talked about it here. I'm not sure all of the Muppets. But right, I think I talked about it when I watched every Muppet movie. Or by the time that I had. Which was a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Definitely at least a month ago. Yeah, that one was one of my favorites. The original Muppet movie, what am I doing with my hands? And Muppets Christmas Carol were my favorites. Those two. I don't know if I liked one over the other, but those are my favorites. I don't know if I really have a specific ranking for them, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Those are also the ones that I watched the most when I was younger, so that probably has to do with it. Mostly the Muppets Christmas Carol. I've seen that one many, many times. Also, Muppets Most Wanted, the most recent one. I watched that a lot when I was younger. My sister had always wanted to put it on. That's still one of my favorites, too. That one. Not quite up to the level of those two, but it's pretty close. I just like the Muppets a lot. I really think everyone can learn something from the Muppets. Or if not, just have a fun time laughing at them because they're hilarious. Yeah. Also, just earlier today, I watched Shrek, which this was not for the first time. I've seen the movie before, in parts though. I don't know if I've seen it all throughout, until now. But I've seen all of it, and I know the story really well because I know a lot about it. I also saw the musical, not like on Broadway, just a production of it somewhere, and I liked it. I did like it. But also, before that, I watched two shows that were pretty bad. Not the productions, but the shows. And so I guess I just wanted a breath of fresh air. And that one was the one I watched right after that. So I was like, yes, this is gold. But no, I did like it. And the movie, of course. No, I'm sorry, I'm just blanking today. The movie was great, of course. It's a classic. Really funny. And I like Shrek, yeah. So that's something. I don't if I have anything else to say about the movie. I mean, people talk about it all the time today because it's, a big thing, big historical landmark of a movie. It's really good though, and I feel like I'm blinking a lot. I don't know if that's true, but sometimes do you ever have moments like that where you just think, well, I'm blinking more than usual, because I'm doing that right now. I don't know why. It is weird when our brains work, or our eyes work too. The way the whole human body works. Every animal's body works weirdly, but it's cool. It's science. Organism. Science. Yeah. So, what have you been doing the holiday season? Shout at your computers, phones, wherever you're watching this. Just shout at me what you did, or what you're doing. I don't know. Any plans, or just any things that have happened. Doesn't have to be in the holiday season. Doesn't even have to be this year. It could be any time. I like stories a lot, which you all know by now, if you've seen other ones. I've told stories on here. I've said that I love stories. I say it a lot. I don't know. People like telling stories, and other people like listening to them, so it's a big part of life. Also, comedy. A lot of stand-up comedians. Some of my favorite ones are ones that tell stories a lot. I've seen funny stand-up routines without them, but it just doesn't feel... It's not that it doesn't feel right, it just doesn't feel as, authentic. They're just talking about things instead of stories. Yeah. And, it's funny when someone, like one of my friends, just asked me to tell a story, because it's weird, there's no context or something. I just be talking, like, hey, tell a story. I just feel like, just had to pick one out of my brain. It's hard, though. Like, even out of all the things, that's another thing that happens all the time, not just the stories. But if someone directly tells you to do something that's so easy in regular life, something like that, but it's because you have so many options, it's so hard to actually do it. Especially in a short time, You don't have an hour to think of one specific story. You gotta do it like that. Quick thinking. I tried to whistle there, that failed. That was better. It's a better attempt. I like whistling. That was something the quarantine did. It taught me how to whistle. I didn't know how to whistle at all before this. I was kind of getting it right before it started. Kind of able to do it just a little bit. A couple notes. I get my mouth in the right formation. But over the quarantine, I learned how to do it. And I've been doing it a lot since, because it's just fun. And I've spent so many years not knowing how to until now. And so now I do it all the time. I whistle just around the place. Sometimes at public places, but not extremely loud. Just, I don't like drawing attention to myself. I don't want to be annoying. And even if I'm not being annoying, I just don't want to be a presence. At least not in public. That's why I hate phone calls, just in general. Mostly in public. But even when I'm alone, it's just annoying. Like, because sometimes you can't hear them, and, like, you don't hear texts, you see them. I mean, obviously I don't really like texting in public either, because it kind of seems like you're not really, I don't know, you're not really in the moment, as people say. I mean, I say that too. But, especially when you're in a conversation, and you kind of have to juggle it, but you don't want to seem like you're not paying attention to the current conversation, but you also want to be in the other conversation on your phone. But texting is better than calling, that's what I'm trying to say. Especially when you're around people, because it's just, I don't know, you don't want them to hear what you're talking about, whether it's personal or not. I could be talking about, the weather or something, and I wouldn't want people to hear it. Just because I'm sensitive about the way I talk. Is that sad? Probably. I'm sure there are other people like that, though. I'm positive of it. Anyway, this is a fun holiday episode. We spent the first 2 minutes talking about Christmas. I hope everyone liked it. And did you like it, TV? TV's right here. Say hi, TV. He didn't say it. So anyway, good night, everyone. Have a nice post-Christmas, post-Hanukkah, post-Kwanzaa. When's Kwanzaa? I don't even know. See ya. Bye.